Last detail before I just show you guys the arm bar. Let me give you guys just another concept. So you have to understand that your objective is to create the type of wedge that's going to force this hold or this circle that he has around your waist to have so much tension that all the pressure is here, okay? Or potentially on the knees or hips. But it's going to be hard for him to hold this because you're creating pressure and typically the tension is going to be on the feet, and that's what's going to open, because I just think the knees are going to tear unless it's a horrible knee. But sometimes when you feel that there's a space, when they're really super high up on that guard, so you kick your walk that guard, yes, right there. Okay, this is, and as I get his lapels under and I'm driving forward here, as I walk up, his legs stay, and he's gonna hold that high guard. Okay, so as I go up, see how he's up here? This is where it works best. If it's a little bit lower, I'll get one knee in. Okay, and get this knee in, or the left knee in. Because from here, I can begin to already drive through or cut through. Okay, so keep that in mind also, that this is a very popular way to open the guard also, is with one knee. If their guard's real super high, you use two knees. Okay. Over here. This here look. That knee also is a wedge. Here I can go this way, I can go this way, and you can pass. So one knee, two knees. If the guard's a little bit loose, put one knee in the tailbone, put your back leg back and down, so that your right knee goes right up that area. Here. In here. See how that knee went through here? And I can go either way. Because what you do from here? What?
Which is your preference, sir?
My preference right now, probably to go this way here. Just because I felt him sitting on my foot, it would have been harder for me to turn it out. Okay. If he's too loose that way, you can drop, but I have to make sure that he doesn't get me in a half guard with my trailing leg. That makes sense? So the other thing is, put your head that way. Head feet this way. So let's say I'm up here and I get here to the belt here. Look, my left knee goes down, the back leg goes through here. Okay. Let's say I go this way here and I get a double under here. And you walk both arms forward and you get them crossed over. Okay. As both arms are crossed over, it's very difficult to defend an arm lock as I keep walking him. And my right hand cups both right here. Okay, and I keep both as I sit this way, right here. Because here, he doesn't really have a defense. Okay? As you come over both here. Okay? Okay. The defense is really when you have angles, a right angle. Here's the defense right here. But the counter to this is to bring the elbows together and then to lean it back. If you're fortunate to get a double under, okay? Because his elbows are going to be trying to come down, and you have to keep walking and crossing the arms here. Okay, actually this way, so that your right hand, okay, is gonna turn him this way. So you really get deep here. Right. it's real super tight. That's double. When you have one, okay, well, I want to turn him to his side here. Use that boss grip. Turn the head, okay, or palm up grip. I like the boss grip here because he's here. Get that in there. Turn across the jaw. We'll typically do this. Now, one thing what Jean-Jacques showed me is that typically you'll do this, right? So what he does is this, okay? Where the knee holds this. As I transition from here. So it's not that I'm sliding my knee forward. He takes a step and pinches with the knee. And as I transition over on my other foot, the knee drops. So that all the pressure is on his elbow. Okay. Versus, well, what? It's real nice and tight. Versus, you're here, as I'm pushing this here, versus doing this. I mean, in theory, yeah, it's great. Okay. But in reality, they're gonna wanna go flat. So as I go here, okay, keep your elbow down here, here. This right here. Because if he's wanna try to get his elbow down, it's harder. You see the transition here? So it's here, here, and then as the hip comes through, his arm's really deeply isolated as this comes through here. Any questions? Try it. The key I think to this armbar, let's say you're here, okay? His elbow's here, is to get this, because it engages your hips. And this right here drives their elbow forward way better than this, because he can put his elbow on the mat. And now I don't really have much of an armbar. When you do this,
Yeah.
first the eye razor.
I hate it.
With no rash guard. Now this. Look, as you creep from. Sorry. Okay. Look from here. Because you have this already isolated. Okay. Try, guys, but just don't drip on each other unless you know each other. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm used to it, buddy.
Yes.
I call that making it rain.
It's been that way for almost 2 years.
It's all good, but not in
That's one way to get them off you.
a good way.
We just drip sweat on them.